going to click on while loop. Okay, while loop. So quickly, I'm not going to go repeat, but quickly, some scenario. Why are you going to use while loop? Like you want to keep a running total. The input is a sequence of number. This is a very popular way to do that.
Professor, can you record?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, good, good, good. Just a minute. All right, so this is a popular.
Recording in
This is
progress.
very popular way. All right, so we could use Q, or you if you use Q, you do in has next double. So what happened is the input number is taking like this way. In dot next double, and so you want to keep the running total equal total plus input. So continue like this. So one more time, you use while loop. One of the while loop you want to use because you want to keeping a running total. Okay, when you want to use a running total, you could use enter Q to quit, or you could use -1. -1 is popular if you have only one number. Q, you have 2 or 3 numbers. Okay, so more example you see like this, like keep a running total, like now we keep running total. Then we keep running total here. We could use -1, a sentinel to stop. Sentinel to stop. So while that's not equal to -1, but your total equal total plus input. So remember this, it's always the total is like a bucket, and you always want to accumulate the new input. All right. So when you use while loop, remember the most popular way is why you use while loop, because you want to keep a running total. So when your app in the future, your app want to keep the purpose keep a running total, you will want to use a while loop. You will use Q to stop, to quit, or you use sentinel -1 to stop. The other thing is you search. In Java, we search a lot. Okay, database, we search a lot. Example like here is we search from a list, find out first lowercase. In this situation, we do all the time. Then the while loop structure is always like this. Not found. Remember, not found. Then you're going to looping the from the first character all the way to the end, so that position is less than your entire string's length. All right, so remember this structure. Okay, this syntax. So while not found, then your position, you're going to loop from position 0 all the way to the end, where you still not the end yet. All right, you search every character. Char at that position is you search every single character. We are looking the first lowercase. So is lowercase. That's true. Whenever you found them, your found equal to true. Otherwise, you continue move your position. So these are the third very, very popular way why you use while loop, because you are search. So number one, remember, is keep a running total. And keep a running total, there are two ways. And you search and characters. Okay. Now, again, you go to again, common algorithm. Okay, prompt until a match is found. So like prompt, the match is founded here. Okay, and this is also keep running total. Okay, here is I want to enter a number between 1 to 100. Then you continue, and we use this if else as a block. We check block if you don't give me the number in right range. I am not going to let you pass through this. Otherwise, again, here, rounding total. Whenever rounding total is total equal total plus input. Another thing, we comparing adjacent value. Okay, compare adjacent value to, so we get a number right there and we get next one, and if the previous equal to the new one, so that's duplicate. So this is very popular when you check student ID or membership ID. You really don't want to have duplicate. All right. All right. So one more time, we talk about Sentinel. The Sentinel, you could use Q. You could use -1. Q suggests you have several numbers you have to compare. Then just use Q. If you hold only one number, easy best way is -1. So Q -1. Quickly, when you use Sentinel, enter Sentinel. If you do the Sentinel way, there's a primary read. Primary read is always before a loop. Before you have to read it before you get into while loop. All right. Then update read is the last two sentences before the end of while loop. You are using while loop, okay? If you decide to use Sentinel, you are doing pretest while loop. And then you have to read 2 times. Primary read is before the loop. Update read is before the end of the while loop. Okay? There's a parenthesis sign. Okay? So example, -1 as Sentinel, Q as Sentinel, you try, you name it, whatever you want to do. And do while loop, very important. Do while loop. You deal with more than one input, all right? So we do while loop like this. Then we use a char again, but we tell you, okay, so do while loop, we do char again. Do you want to do again this and that? We could do that. We could do it a little bit more professional way. A little bit more professional way is we are, this is still compared to y, but we could do confirm dialog box. All right. When we do confirm dialog box, okay, so what we do is we enter a base. This one still a number Q, okay. And let me see. Now next we want to do confirm dialog box. When you do confirm dialog box here, you want to do no, this is still Q. The confirm dialog box is right here. Okay, this is the best. This is the best. When you do confirm dialog box, you just go ahead do, okay, and whatever. But here we want to do a J option pane dot confirm dialog. In the confirm dialogs, you say, do you want to continue? That's a prompt. Continue is the title. Then if you choose yes, no, then you got 2 options. And while they click yes, we continue. They don't click yes, we end up the loop. So this is the most popular way, like whenever you wanted to do Windows programming. It's more professional. All right. So let me start to do some question with you. Is that okay? So I am going to go to home. You cannot open yours, so you pay attention, and I will record it for you. Is that okay? So I go final exam, and you can make notes right now. Is that okay? You can take notes if that help you. And I want to add it. No, I don't want to add it. I'm just preview. It's okay. So I want to preview. All right. So fill in the missing statement if I want to keep a running total. Remember, when I want to keep a running total, I use while loop. Is that right? I use a while loop. And a variable to which you add each input value. So what happens is the total need to set to 0 while I have a next number. I am going to read this input. How do I keep a running total? Total was 0. Now I'm going to add the input. So can anybody tell me which one will be a good answer? A, B, C, D. B. Yes, Joseph. Very good. All right. So let me double check it and you can make notes right now. You can make notes. It's okay. So for these, I certainly will choose B. It's okay. I certainly do you understand? Because this is the this is a scenario. This is a syntax and this algorithm. When you are in Java, you need to keep a running total. Number one you learn is, hey, you're going to use while loop. Okay? While loop. And here, we probably do Q to quit. You keep on has next double. It's okay? Then you're going to accumulate. So far, okay? Now, let's continue right now. And let's continue. All right. So let's read this one. What is the purpose of following algorithm? Algorithm is the way to do it. You follow algorithm. Okay, it's a while loop. It's a while loop. J equals 0. J is like a sum. While J has a next double. When I continue, have the double number. And my input equal in the next double. Okay, I'm continue read it. And J equal J plus input. This is kind of similar to your question number 1. Your question number 1 tell you when I want to keep a running total, this is the way I do it. Number 2 tell if I do this way, what I'm doing to do right now. A, B, C, D. Anybody? Yeah, yourself, you are so smart. Good. Okay. Perry is going to quit. Okay. I cry. But anybody want to take over, please? All right. That will be compute the total. Everybody, do you understand that? Yes or no? Everybody, do you understand that? Yes or no? Okay. Let's continue. Is that okay? Let's continue. So I clear that and I go continue 3. All right, look this right now. So let's read this line and you tell me what's this algorithm, what is the purpose. Boolean, remember that found equal false. I always need to say that. I equal 0. I always need to say I did not find it yet. Okay? And my position is not the end of the string yet. And I am going to retrieve every single character to ch. All right. So look like I'm looking for a first match of dash. I found it. Whenever I found it, I say, oh, I found it. Found equal to. Otherwise, I continue. So, what is the purpose of following algorithm? A, B, C, D. Can anybody help me? Number 3, anybody can help me? What this algorithm is doing right now? Looks like we are not finding the total. All right. All right. B, prompt until a match is fine. Is found. Okay. Prompt until a match is fine. Looks like we don't need to prompt because we already got a string. We got a string already. You understand? So this is we got a string, and what we need to do is we finding the first match. Is that true? Yes. Okay. Got it. Yourself agree with me? Agree? Okay. Let's do another one. Is that okay? Let's do another one. So I'm going to using a while loop. To create loop require, I'm going to read input twice, 2 times. Okay, I'm going to use while loop. Okay, then so I while loop, and I so read here. Use while loop. I already know I'm going to use while loop, and I'm going to read input 2 times. So that means I'm going to do primary read and update read. So where do you place the primary read? Anybody? Number 4? Number 4? Can anybody give me answer for number 4? That's right. That's right. Before the while loop. Okay? So that answer definitely should be before the while loop. Okay? Primary read is before the while loop. Do you agree with yourself? Yourself, great job. You understand very well. Okay? Very good. I'm proud of you. Okay? Let's continue right now. So I am still going to use while loop, and I require to reading 2 times. So where do I place the update read? Where do I place the update read? Exactly. Before the end of while loop. Yes, very good. So before the end of, you understand very well. Very, very good. Okay? So you want to do like this. Before the end of while loop. Okay? Does everybody understand this? And let's do um 2 more. Okay? 2 more, and I let you study some at home, and let's do on Wednesday. Is that okay? Let's do this. And I'll review the lecture again for you. Let's do question 6. Okay? I want to create a Java program. Prompt the user to enter a score. This time, the program displays the total and average score. And I'm using -1 as sentinel. So score and enter a test score. Remember, I'm using -1 as sentinel. Okay? So what should I put right here? While I'm number 6, who can give me answer? Number 6. Number 6. So I'm going to say if that the the score you're looking not equal to sentinel. Okay? My purpose is say, as long as not equal to sentinel, I'm continue do that. All right. So as long as not equal sentinel, A, B, C, D, which one means not equal to sentinel? B. Yeah. So Joseph, you are the only one understand everything. Maybe other people are shy. Okay. I think let's everybody do something. Okay. Please together. Okay. Understand that? Do you understand this? Okay, everybody? All right. And I'm going to clear these. Okay. And I'm going to do one more. Is that okay? One more. Then we go back to review 1 to 7. Okay. See. One more time. One more time. When you use while loop in Java, basically you want to keep a running total. So there's a variable. You want to add each input. So here, total equals 0. Okay, so each input, every time I got input, I'm going to add to the total. Whenever I see the input, I am going to add to the total. So total equal. Which one is the good answer? We saw that already. Very similar one. Very similar one. Question 7. What do you think? What should be the answer? Question number 7. Joseph? Anybody? Question number 7.
Yusuf said B.
It's still B, yeah. So Perry tell you, Perry finally cannot stand you guys don't say the answer. Is that right? Okay.
No, Yusuf in chat said B.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So that's B. Okay. Understand that, everybody? Perry, should we give them another one? Okay, another one. Let's try here. What is the purpose of the following algorithm? I have a j equals 0, while j has next double. And I'm going to input equal input in plus next double. J equal j plus input. I saw that so many times. Can anybody tell me what we are going to do right now? Anybody? Anybody? Can you give me answer? Okay. I am compute a total. Compute a total. That's right. Is this confused? Then we're going to review this one more time for everybody. This compute the total. I look. Did you see? Like Perry probably understand. I repeat everything again. The reason is I want you to know. Okay? I want you to know all this. It's not. It's meant to help you. Okay? All right. Those are questions I repeat again and again. So, what is the purpose of this? Boolean found equal false. While not found and it's not end of string yet, I I took off every single character, and if that's the first match I have it, I say I found it. Else I continue. So what I'm doing right now? What I'm doing right now? Everybody, what I'm doing right now? Do I find finding the first match? Joseph, what do you think? Is that right? Joseph, is A correct? Okay, so A is correct. Okay, so finding the first match. All right, then number 10, this is repeat again. If you still don't know how to do it, it's very bad. Now we are going to do 10. Using a while loop, you re-input 2 times. Where did you place a primary read? Is that before the while loop? Is that true? Yes? Okay. Then one more time. Where did you put the update, Read? Where did you put update? Before the end of while loop. Before the end of while loop. Is that okay? We are going to go back 1 to 11 and let's do the rest of them on Wednesday, because Wednesday we talk about different thing now. Wednesday we talk about um double for loop, this and that, and so I need you uh and go to chapter 4, and Wednesday let's review those part. Is okay? But right now, I'm going to do 1 to 10 one more time, one more time with you. It's okay? One more time. It's okay. So if you can make notes, please make notes. Is that okay? Please make notes. So I want to keep a running total, and the variable is called input. And the way I need to do will be total equal, then this will be total plus input. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm clear this. And number 2, okay, number 2, what is the purpose of this? All right, so these 1 and 2 are exactly the same. We compute the total. Okay, this one is I show you how to do it, and I put this. And number 2 is I write the structure and actually what I'm doing to do. I'm counting a total. Number 3, we finding the first match. That's how you find it. Can you memorize this? Because in next semester we do database, we do ONIR, all about this. Okay. Then we also want to keep on tell you, if you want to do a while loop, you want to do, if you read 2 times, the first primary read is before the while loop. The update is before the end of while loop. Okay, we repeat again. If you need to use Sentinel, you do score not equal to -1. If you keep the running total equal total plus input. And then if you are going to do this way, you are computing a total. Then if you're doing this, you finding the first match. If you want to read two times, the first time is always before the while loop. The second time is always before the end of while loop. Can you memorize all these things, please?